What's up, guys, and welcome back to Schedule 1. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like on the video. It would be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we finally gained access to the warehouse, so we were able to get some upgraded equipment for our little grow op here. Also, we hired our second dealer, Molly, and then off camera, I did decide to do a little strain mix testing. Of course, we don't have everything unlocked from the gas mart yet, so I wasn't able to test all of the things, but I think what we've ended up with could be our next big thing. So I wanted to real quick just sort of show you guys the process of how to make it. First step, we need to harvest our little OG Kush plants here, and then we'll get this mixed with our mouthwash so we can get our purple cheese. Now that that's ready, we're gonna mix it up again, but this time with some mega beans. And that's gonna give us a new strain with the unfortunate name of Death Dick. But it be like that sometimes, you know? It happens to the best of us. So we're gonna just mix in a little bit of Viagra, you know? Hopefully breathe some new life into the strain. Although it doesn't look any different, at least the name has been changed. So the very last step of this mix is to add in some kook. I don't know that I'm even saying that correctly. It's either kook or cuke, maybe. Let me know down in the comments, I'm curious. My goal with this new strain was to come up with something that was valued at $100, and we've actually done a little bit better than that. This, ladies and gents, is Ultra Express, worth $108. It's really pretty good, especially considering that, again, we don't have everything unlocked at the gas mart just yet. But we've got 20 of those. We've still got 20 OG Kush, or 28, I should say, that we need to do that whole procedure all over again for.
Many minutes later.
And just like that, ladies and gents, we've got 48 G's of Ultra Express. Again, market value, 108 per. It's pretty dang good, especially because purple cheese is only like 64 on its own. Also, you might have noticed that we have a bunch of jars here. So we're gonna go ahead and take all of those and probably, no, you know what? I'm gonna hang on to the purple cheese and we'll use that for, you know, free samples. My brain is already gone. It hasn't even been that long, dude. We just started. But we're gonna head up here to our boy Benji, and we're gonna give him probably 14 of these jars, and then we still have 14 left over for Molly, which is where we're going next. I don't really know what the right call here is, but we're giving our dealers our purple cheese, even though we have a much more expensive product now. But Ultra Express takes such a long time to make, so I'm kind of tempted to maybe hire someone. Thanks, Molly. We'll see you when you have money for us. I'm kind of tempted to maybe hire maybe a botanist and somebody to mix the stuff up, or just a mixer, and we can take care of the plants on our own. But I also don't know, like we need a bed for those employees, and we definitely can't fit another bed inside of our little apartment up here. So it might also be time for us to move out, try to find a new spot to set up shop. You know, when I was concocting this new strain, I was only paying attention to what the dollar amount was doing with each additive, right? I wasn't really paying attention to the effects that it might have. So it's energizing, balding, which is from purple cheese. We already knew that. Tropic Thunder is a new one. Anti-gravity, I think. Yeah, purple cheese already had that one too. And then this new one down here, Cyclopean or Cyclopean. 100% addictiveness also, which is crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and list that for sale, and hopefully tomorrow we'll start getting hit up for some orders. But right now, it's time to hit the sack. Time to go to bed. We did nothing because day 20 was just testing. That's all it was. 20 XP, I guess that's not nothing. Oh, 420. Classic. Classic 420. Okay, I think I should get some more soil so we can start growing some more plants. But before we do that, let's get a skateboard. I think it's time. You know, we're doing a lot of running around now at this point, and you guys were saying that a skateboard is like the bee's knees. So Jeff here, hi Jeff. What up, home dog? What can I do for you? I'd like to buy a skateboard. Oh my God, it's 1,500 bucks? Y'all said it was worth it. So hopefully you're not letting me down right now. 1,500 bucks, that is a deal. Cheers, home dog. Here's your board. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate you. All right, let's try this sucker out. How do we... Oh. There it is. There it is. We've got ourselves a skateboard. Wait, can we ollie? Yo, hang on. How do I pick it back up? There we go. I gotta hit this staircase, dude. I gotta hit this staircase. It's calling my name. I don't know that we're gonna be able to like hit the rail. Oh, we definitely couldn't. Because there's like these little posts on it. But I'll give it a good college try. Benji looks like he just went out and made a deal. All right, here we go. First try, we're going for right rail. Whoa, okay, way overshot that, and we're stuck. Way too distracted by the board. We're going to the place where we maybe buy stuff. That's real specific. The real estate office. Raise. I gotta see how much the next property costs. $6,000. I mean, that's doable. We've got 12,000 on us right meow. But we do need to transfer some money, so let me try to find an ATM around here somewhere. Here we go. Right inside Hank's Hardware. Hank, we haven't seen you in a long time. Turns out Dan is way closer to us. We probably shouldn't have ever come over here, but you're a good guy. Okay, we need, what was it, 6,000? So can we just, let's do that and then subtract. That's probably the fastest way to get there. 6,000 on the nose, ladies and gents. We have $6,800 to our name, or I guess we will, right? We still have $6,000 in our bank account. Police checkpoint over there. That's kind of weird. Hey Ray, we're back. We're back and we've got the money, baby. We're buying the bungalow, ladies and gents. Yeah, 6 G's. That's totally fine. Outstanding. The property has been transferred to your name. Ray, thank you. We'll be in touch. I'm sure we're probably gonna need to expand again before too long. You know what? While we're out here, I kind of wanted to see what Blue Balls had. What's going on? Who do we have in here? Herbert. Okay, good day. What might I be able to do for you? I'd like to purchase something. Ooh. This is convenient, right? We just purchased a home. We have a bunch of home decor here by the looks of things. Or maybe it's not. Oh yeah, for you to tastefully display your wealth. So this is all stuff that like just gets put on shelves, I guess? Or maybe the paintings we can hang up on the wall. We'll come back, Herbert. Some other time, you know, when we actually have money. Hold on a minute. Why am I walking? Dude, I'm just not used to having the skateboard on us. All right, we're going down here. Thankfully, oh, Joyce! That was close. Thankfully, I already know where the bungalow is because we pass by it every single time we come down here to see Molly. So let's head on inside. We'll see what we're working with. Light switch. There we go. Got some really noisy neighbors coming from Molly's apartment complex over there. Hopefully they'll quiet down after a while. Ooh, I'm digging the boarded up windows. This is probably the grow op room, right? Because it's you know, behind a maybe locked door. We can't actually lock the doors, but we can pretend. All right, now that we've seen all that we really need to see, we're gonna hop back on our board. And I guess it's time to clear out our grow op. And I think it would probably be the smartest move to bring some storage over there first, because we can't really carry that much on us at the moment. I can also appreciate how when we're traveling over gravel here on the board, we do go much, much slower. But it's kind of inconvenient because this is the straightest shot over to the bungalow from our former apartment. Wait, we're still gonna own this though, because we still technically have a room at the motel as well. So maybe we'll end up using this as the like separate area for our future employees. You know what I'm saying? Do we really need the trash can? Oh, we can't pick it up anyways because it has trash in it. Ooh, it's a good thing that all this is empty though. And you know what else we should probably do before I forget, is order up some more seeds from our boy. Oh yeah, we can like meet up with the guy now. I don't think we still need to. I'm just gonna go ahead and order probably 8 OG Kush seeds, and then we'll pay off our debt too. Maximum efficiency, dude. Oh, I forgot to drop this off. I think I'm gonna put these in the kitchen like back to back. No, it's gonna take up the least amount of space, probably. Okay, these curbs, dude. These curbs gotta stop.
Later. Yeah, boy.
So it's police curfew, and I thought I could just kind of zoom by them on my new skateboard. Turns out they still spotted me, but I think they're about to give up. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna just wait here for a minute, maybe pull out my phone, schedule another deal for later tonight, and maybe now we're able to piece on out of here. Thank goodness I remember that we had a dumpster round back though. That really helped us out. Okay, this I believe, ladies and gents, is the last of it, minus the trash can, but I don't really think we need that. So we'll probably. Why are there so many? Oh, police cruiser again. Nice. We'll probably end up setting up shop there for future employees, like I said. But for the time being, we'll just kind of move everything over to the new pad. So we need 240 bones to Albert. And the drop is ready, right? Dude, we've got so many things over there on the left. I can't even see. Skate park. Skate park, baby! Another cop. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. The skateboard is much faster, though. I do like that. Where? Oh, here. Okay, 8 more seeds. See if we can sneak back over to the west side, and I'll try to collect myself now that we're in the safety of our own home. So we've got our bed over here. We've got our TV, lamp, just some shelves kind of randomly strung about. You know what? Is this? We should do 2 of these big boys over here in this corner. Let's grab this one too. We're gonna need a lot more shelves, tell you the truth. So we'll probably do another big one here. Maybe if it can fit, another big one there. And we'll just kind of fill the rest of our bedroom / living room up with even more of them. You can't ever have too much storage. Oh, this can go in here. That's like all of our grow equipment and the baseball bat. We need some soil too. You know, if we're gonna want to grow some stuff in here, we're probably gonna want that. So let's head back out. We'll make some deliveries on our way, but we need to go over to the warehouse so we can get some soil from them. Or does the gas station doesn't have soil, do they? I feel like I would remember seeing that in there, but we'll check in with Charles. Probably working, sure is. You do not sell soil, and the hardware stores are closed, so next best thing, the warehouse. Got another customer here. Joyce, how we doing? I'm liking, you know, starting to be able to recognize our customers. I feel like they probably appreciate that just a little bit as well. Yeah, we're friends now, me and Joyce. We go way back. You wouldn't understand. Let's talk to Oscar. Oscar, I just need some soil. We only got 8 seeds, so let's just get 4 of these.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
These 2 over here, dude. I really wish that people would stop trying to meet over here by morning. By the barbershop. What do you mean morning? Okay, I guess I'll just talk to Geraldine instead. Ludwig's being super weird. Maybe you've changed your mind? Nope. Do we not have... We do have a deal for Ludwig. Oh, he's probably... Yeah, he's probably not in the right spot. Still nothing? Did that change things? No. Okay, that's cool. We'll catch you later, I guess, Ludwig. We're making a killing off of this new strain, though. $240 for just 2 of the things. And you know what? I didn't really pay attention to the effects before. There it is. Okay, so the Cyclopean thing, it turns him into a Cyclops. As expected. I kind of want to see the effects for myself here. Just do a little bit of this real quick like. So we can get a better feel for it, you know? Okay, yeah, the Tropic Thunder. Do be doing that. That's cool. We look cool. We look great. We'll try Ludwig again. See if... I'm sorry, what? Why am I jumping so high? The anti-gravity. Right, that is a side effect. Come to think of it, I don't even think we ever tried purple cheese, but that's a side effect from that. Ludwig, my guy, I have the stuff, but you're not gonna let me sell it to you? Why? Anyways, next one's gonna be over here with George at the construction site for 555 bones. Yeah, we are making a killing off of this new stuff. And then who else do we have over here? Same apartment complex as Molly. Oh, they're round back. It's Kim. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. There's 2 for you for 260. Yeah, it's unfortunate about Ludwig, but I tried multiple times now, and, well, you know what I haven't done is saving, quitting, and coming back. Maybe we... That's one of our customers for sure. Oh yeah, that's George. Hi, George. Good to see you. Yeah, I gotta try it. Psst. Ludwig. He's finally ready. Okay, so note to self. If anyone... Oh, I should probably stay and watch. If anyone ends up getting bugged out for whatever reason, all we need to do is just save, quit, and come back. Just reload the game and everything goes back to normal. We've got one final task before we head to bed, and that's collect money from our dealers. 1,900 bucks, still has 8 jars and another baggie. That's nice. That is very, very nice. Stair set? Okay, we're still seeing the effects of the Ultra Express, even though visually we're not a Cyclops. And we don't have those like blue particle effects. All right, let's stop in and see Molly real quick. See what she's got. 16 honey. All right. And 9 jars still for her. Thanks, Molly. We'll see you some other time. Before we head to bed, we should at least get a couple of plants growing. I know it's 4 a.m. They're not gonna grow, but if we can get them planted and watered, they should grow a little bit by tomorrow morning. All right, how'd we do? We sold, wait, I'm sorry, what? Oh, right, because we saved and quit and came back. I wonder if that screwed things up. It's claiming we only sold 1 Ultra Express to Ludwig, which is not accurate. All right, that was kind of a wasted day then. I mean, we've got the money still, but we didn't get the XP for any of those sales other than the one for Ludwig. That's a bit of a bummer. I'm gonna top up the water on all 4 of these, and I guess we'll just have to wait for it to grow so we can mix up some more stuff. Let's go pay old Dan a visit this morning. Dan, how we doing? Good, glad to hear it. I need, you know what, really, I only came over here for 3 more of these bad boys, 180 bucks. Give me a sec, Dan, I'll be right back. How are we still feeling the effects of that stuff? It's long lasting, you know, maybe that's why our customers like it so much. We'll just transfer over 500. We've got the Skrilla for it, no problem. Okay, relax. We're just up in the clouds, man. Up in the clouds today. Thanks, Dan. I want to put one of these right back yonder, another just over here, and then this guy front and center. Look at all the storage, dude. I love it. Okay, we need baggies. We need mouthwash. Oh, and if we're gonna keep making Ultra Express, we're gonna need magic beans and Viagra and kook and all that. So since we only have, ooh, they're about grown. We only have 4 plants. I'm gonna go ahead and just get 48, but we're gonna need 96 of all those items. I don't even know if $385 is gonna cut it. Chloe, how we doing today? We need 48 of these. We need 48 of these. We need 48 of these. And why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Kook. 48 of those. And baggies, too. It's 800 bucks, dude. Let's just do the max, 780. We have hit our weekly deposit limit for this ATM. Talk to Uncle Nelson at a payphone. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. Let me just claim all this stuff real quick. And it's not even all gonna fit in our inventory. This is rough. We're gonna have to make multiple trips. Oh, forgot about the whole payphone deal. Let's see what Uncle Nelson has to say. Uncle Nelly, looks like you've reached your weekly deposit limit. To avoid arousing suspicion, you can only deposit so much cash each week via ATMs. If you want to convert more cash to online balance, you're gonna need to start laundering. Laundering involves using legal businesses to conceal the origin of your less than legal cash. First things first, you're gonna need a business. Go check out Ray's Realty. Well, we were there like yesterday, man. You could have told us this yesterday. You're probably not gonna be buying out the casino anytime soon, but there should be a cheap business for sale. Thanks, Uncle Nelly. Yeah, we'll check that out. Still able to just dump super high. Oh yeah, another thing happened when I was doing my off-camera strain mix testing stuff. We finally got into contact with Doris here, and you're not gonna believe this, but she wasn't even at the house that she presumably shares with her husband, Mick. She was at a completely different apartment. I don't know, I don't want to be the one to tell Mick that, but we have met up with her. She is now one of our customers, so we can't even, hang on, I gotta do this. I can't, talk and do something else at the same time. Give me a sec, hang on, one more. We've given out free samples to everybody now in Westville as well, so Northtown is done, Westville is done. Now we have to wait until we're rank Hustler 1, and then we'll unlock Downtown, and we can start doing some more free samples. But for right now, we've got our client base. We're looking good, and I am loving the way that all this storage worked out, dude. It's just perfect. So, let's go ahead and grab our shears, and we will get after it. I was worried for a second there that we didn't have a cash for trash thing very close by, but this one over by Molly's place, very, very close. Maybe even closer than the old apartment and the old location for that. You know what I'm trying to say? All right, we've got our OG Kush. We've got 4 more plants a-growing. So we've got to get all of this put into our mixer and start mixing up some purple cheese, and then the Death Dick stuff, and then whatever came after that, and then finally Ultra Express. Maybe we do want someone to do all the mixing for us. We'll check that out here in a little bit. Can we even go there, Rat Meow? Ooh, yeah, we can. It's 7:30. And I'm pretty sure Oscar has beds, right? We're gonna need one of those. 150 bucks. Cash. Pleasure doing business with you, Oscar. Crazy eyes. Let's check in with Manny. See if we can finally hire somebody. Okay, so we want a handler? Or wait, no, a chemist. Yeah, because they use the mixing stations. And that's the most expensive one. I don't really need somebody to package the product. I mean, we could. Oh, transport items between stations, storage racks, loading bays, etc. That would probably be pretty good too. Okay, so maybe we need 2 beds. let's just start with the chemist, right? That's really what we need right now. The sweatshop was our old apartment. We could have done this before. We didn't really have enough space though. $1,500 signing fee. Employee's daily wage will be $300. That's not a big deal, but the $1,500 signing fee kind of sucks, my guy. Cheers, I'll send you your new employee over to your property now. I'm also giving you a clipboard which you can use to manage your employees and equipment. Oh yeah, right here. Well, look who it is. Our first employee, Jesse. That checks out. It's unfortunate that we haven't done the we need to cook thing just yet. Jesse, you can come inside if you want. Why aren't you working? Your services are no longer required. Okay, well, let's, I guess we'll try to assign stations. We'll try to figure out how this all works now. I think we just need to select the mixing station. Yeah, there we go. Mixing station Mark II. Oh, and then a bed. Okay. Well, thankfully we did buy one of those. So I'm just gonna put that there. And then back to the clipboard. We need to select you. Bed. This guy. All right. We've done it, I think. We should probably mess around with the mixing station though now. So we've got our employee assigned to it. Mixing station must contain at least this many product/mixers before mixing starts. Do we want that to be 10? And then output will automatically be moved to the destination by the assigned chemist. This is a lot. Okay. Output, I guess, to here? That could work. Let's clear this whole rack then. This is ready to be sold product. This is product that's ready for the streets, right? So they're just gonna put everything that they mix over to here. So as long as we have, say, our OG Kush and some mouthwash, they should do the mix, right? Are you not working? I haven't been paid to work today. How do I pay you? You can place cash in the briefcase on my bed. You do have a briefcase on your bed. Okay, so 300 bones. This seems like a lot. It would probably be better than, or best. Oops. Don't want the cops to see what we got going on in here. It would probably be best if we had somebody else, another employee, to put all the stuff on the station, which I believe only costs like $200 a day. But then we're gonna need another bed, and it's gonna be this whole thing. We'll see how quick this actually is. Maybe it's more efficient for us to keep doing it. Oh no, that was pretty quick. And now you're going back outside? For everyone to see you in your outfit. It's not obvious at all. No one's gonna question that whatsoever. Okay, this is all ready too, so we might as well get it harvested. But we don't have the right amount of mix-ins to complete this. We're gonna need 48 more of everything. Jesse? Hey, hi, you're still here. Why aren't you working? There's stuff here that's an output that needs to go on this shelf, and there is space on this shelf. I'm not sure why they're not moving it. Oh, maybe the mixer doesn't. Maybe that's that other employee, the person that, you know, moves stuff around. So if I just put these two back up here, now really? Are you just done for the day? Do you need more money? Nope, not doing that. Definitely not doing that. Okay, so mixer, I don't think we want him. All right, Jesse, I'm gonna give you one full day. Maybe you're kind of bugging on a stack as well. Everyone else in town seems to be doing the same, but I'm not gonna pay this dude $300 for one mix. That's not a smoking deal whatsoever. But we've got some deliveries to make, and also, I guess while we're out, since it's 4 a.m., we might as well check in with our dealers, claim any money they have for us. $1,700, and you sell 3 jars. Okay, but Benji's gotta be... He's not? out of product either. Unless he just forgot to text us. I guess that's a possibility. 1,900. Nope, he's still got 2 jars and a baggie. All right, Benji. Hey, keep up the good work, man. We are making a killing, you guys. For real, for real. An absolute fortune. 13 grand chilling in the back pocket. We had 12 at the start, spent 6 on the bungalow. We're already a 1,000, we already have 1,000 more than what we had before, which is just excellent. There you are, Mick. Enjoy that stuff. If it gives you just a single eyeball, don't worry about it. Totally normal. Just 2 more handoffs. That's all we got. I'm surprised that we even had enough product to get through the whole night. Oh, and then we've got to jump up and over here. Thankfully, we can still do that. And we've got Joyce right back in here inside the construction site. Just one. $140 for just one, dude. I mean, you just can't beat it. Well, you could, but that would be weird. Oh my, okay, I'm just stupid. I figured out why they're not doing anything with it, and it's because the threshold was set too high. So now, maybe now, Jesse, we need to cook. Maybe he just got a little messed up, right? Let's try from purple cheese with the beans. Still not even gonna do that, huh? Okay, so in that case, that makes me think that it has something to do with just the time of day in general. Either that or he is just bugged out on a stack. So I guess I'll handle this before we go to bed. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the home stretch right there. That was all it took. So we've got quite a bit to work with. It's unfortunate that dude bro, Jesse over here, just doesn't really want to do his job tonight. But rather than being sad about it and just heading to bed straight away, I'm gonna go back over to the warehouse and I'm gonna see if maybe we couldn't just hire another person, right? Maybe Jesse's not able to work at his best unless he has another employee to help move all the stuff around. So let's head upstairs. We'll talk to Manny. See how much it's going to cost for another one of these guys. $1,100 signing fee. And then daily wage is going to be $200. All right. Cool. Thanks, Manny. Appreciate you. Let's head on over to Oscar. God, I'm just up in the rafters, dude. I'm sky high still. It doesn't even look like we're ripped out of our gourd. But we are, apparently. 150 bucks. Thank you, Oscar. Kind of need another bed now that we have another employee. And who do we have here? Melissa. Pleasure to meet you. Why aren't you working? Sorry, boss, I need to be assigned a bed before I can get to work. Yeah, right. Okay, now that is more like it, dude. Now we're talking. Okay, so Melissa, we have stations. Oh, no, we don't want you to be doing any of that, though. Routes or routes. That's what we want. From here, right? Because that would be mouthwash, to here. And then how many routes or routes can we do here? It would be, shoot, man, because this all would have to be mouthwash. Whereas before we had both mouthwash and magic beans on this shelf. So now we're going to have to move magic beans to this shelf. And then those should go to here. I don't know that this is going to work, man. At least, I don't know that it's going to work out the way that I want it to. And then this should still be extra baggies and stuff for packaging. So we're probably going to need more shelves. Since we already gave them both a signing fee, I don't really want to fire them, because then we're just going to have to pay that again later. But we also don't have to pay them unless we want them to try to make this all work. I'm gonna have to tinker with this and mess around with it for a while, I think. So let's finally head to bed. We'll see how we did. We only sold 12 Ultra Express, but it's very profitable, right? 108 per, not too shabby. We made $1,900 on our own. Our dealers, 4,600 bones, dude. And they're still slanging purple cheese, which we could go back to if the whole, like, you know, multiple mix-in thing with our employees isn't going to work out. 470 XP. That's enough to get us up to Peddler 5. We've got full spectrum grow lights and batteries now available. All right. And on that note, ladies and gents, unfortunately, that is where we're going to have to wind things down at for today. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.